Hi, Gemini. Excuse me. Hi, Gemini. Welcome to your reading for November 2019. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is for those who are intuitively guided to the reading for whatever brought you. You may have planets in the sign of Gemini. You may be in love with a Gemini, and Gemini in love with you. So whatever brought you, welcome. I'm so happy that we can do this. Okay, so we're looking into November's energy. We want to remember time is fluid also. Okay, so whenever you come across this reading, it's just the right time for you. This is the time when you want to take in a few deep breaths. You just want to clear your mind. Certainly invite your guides in to the reading, which I already do. And what I do really is I just invite the guides to anyone who will eventually find their way here, whether it's a year later, whether it's today, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter. When it's time, that type of thing. But do it for yourself also and ask for signs of confirmation. Let's just go with the flow. No expectations. And let's begin. Let's begin. Okay, let's see what's going on. The readings have been pretty long for November. And I don't fight it. You know, whatever they need to be, they need to be. But they have been pretty long, but jammed full of information too, I think. You know, but it's my reading. Anyway, we open up with the Moon card. Card of Pisces. Major Arcana. We have the Nine of Cups. It's funny, I kept seeing the Nine of Cups for you when I was pre-shuffling the decks, and I had a feeling it was going to come out. We have the High Priestess. We have the Eight of Cups. So, I mean, clearly here is someone who's trying to figure out what it is I want to do. What it is that I'd be great at. For some of you, this feels like, you know, it kind of feels like I'm sitting in a room and I'm having a conversation, perhaps with my spirit guide. Okay, perhaps my guardian angel, and I'm having this conversation. Now, okay, anyway, I'm having this conversation and I'm trying to figure out a direction, right? Is something right? Something wrong? Is this the right thing for me? Let's put it that way. Am I doing the right thing for me? Because I feel pretty unsure in it. Though in, you know, as I say, I'm unsure in it. On the opposite end of that, I have this knowing, almost like a knowing I'm meant to do something, right? I'm meant to do something. So I'm having this conversation and, you know, telling my guides really where my desires lie. You know, I used to love to paint. You know, and that's part of it, but I also feel I have to go a little deeper because I feel some of you, Some of you are trying to figure something out spiritually, let's say. There's something you're trying to figure out spiritually. Okay, well, let me take the rest of the cards. Maybe it'll tell us. Jeez. Here we go. Yeah, so the Page of Swords. I'm sorry, the Page of Pentacles. And then we have the Five of Swords. Okay. So perhaps someone is in your ear about a direction that you think you want to take. Some of you, it could be about going to school. It could be a new direction in the way I make my money. And I do feel that for some of you. It's a new direction in the way I make my money. And, you know, those around me may not agree, may, you know, may think it's stupid. I mean, whatever they're saying, this desire, you know, it doesn't diminish the desire within you. So it doesn't matter what they say. However, in the same breath, it's like, I tell myself that, like, doesn't matter what they say, but yet it does influence me somewhat in this decision. Because now I'm not sure if I should do something, even though you know you want to. And some of you, it's about a spiritual business. It's about something within spirituality. And I do feel like it's a way you make your money. Okay, it's not just like I'm looking for enlightenment. You're looking for an enlightenment on this direction for sure. You don't think people, and I get this a lot in the readings. And listen, I've even gone through it myself somewhat. Okay, let's keep going. Interesting. Maybe a few of you who had just left home, just left somewhere, and the way in which you did it, you left because, I don't know, you feel there's something else. But it feels like, however it is I left, I didn't leave peacefully. It wasn't a peaceful departure. And again, I feel like it's got something to do with how I earn my money, how I will be earning my money. Okay, let's keep going. Let's get the rest of these cards out. I can see the Nine of Pentacles. So some of you, it is about a business that you're starting. Look at that, the World card. So you want change, right? You definitely want change. And there is the Nine of Pentacles beside the World. So I love that. With the Page of Pentacles above. And the Nine of Cups above that. So, if nothing else, I'm considering changing my direction. I do. I kind of feel like I'm changing my direction. Leaving behind, something where I've already done this, and, it's not real pretty what I left behind. But nonetheless, is leaving it behind, changing my direction, and going towards a way to earn your money that brings you satisfaction. This is all about you. You have the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. And in between it, you have the Page of Pentacles. So you're seeking this, right? This is what I am now doing. This is how I'm going to lay my foundation in the area of what brings me happiness, what brings me joy, right? My own business, my own creative ideas that I build upon until my foundation is just as strong as it needs to be. This is about success also, the Nine of Pentacles. So I feel very confident in this energy, even though, what I've closed out, let's say, because we have the World card. So, Lord, I've closed out to go this direction. You know, maybe at a later date we go back and we smooth that out, right? But right now it feels like you're on this roll, or you will be. And some of you are trying to learn, what is my desire? Can I be successful if I own a business? Well, yeah, because in the new chapter that wants to start with the World card, and remember, the World card is about our spirituality too. We don't want to leave that out when we come into the World card. We're either seeking more, more knowledge in spirituality, or we're coming into this. Maybe this is what brings us into this new chapter, right? But there's success within this next chapter. Okay. There we go. We have the Three of Wands. There I go. This is the beginning this is movement. Okay, this is no longer thinking about it. This is movement into it. This is movement with thinking of all the possibilities, right? Everything that can be. I'm not thinking about everything that's restricted from me. I'm thinking the opposite. Everything that can be. Even though, what's above this type of energy, again, is a little bit of conflict. What was conflict, okay? You're either in it right now or you were in it. This is not, I don't feel this is what's coming. Well, I mean, I shouldn't say that. I don't know. Not yet. Okay, and we have the Page of Wands. So we got 2 pages. I begin a lot of pages for November, and I have to tell you, when I see a page, I automatically feel like there's something I want to expand on. Okay, sometimes I feel like it's the energy of being the apprentice and being willing to be the apprentice, right? We have the 4 swords on the bottom of the deck. So this is energy, this is the underlying energy. The Ace of Swords there. So this is healing. This is allowing myself to heal. This is taking a moment, taking a moment from my stressful life perhaps and allowing myself some peace. I'm giving myself that time. I'm asking Divine to help heal. Whatever needs healed, heal. Maybe we're not even meant to go into that, right? Because there's such positive energy going forward. Okay, but it shows us where you've been. Okay. It's funny, if I go diagonally here, it almost, because I'm looking at your spread. Sometimes when I'm quiet, I'm just absorbing, okay? But I can see this diagonally, and what's part of, for some of you, that you want to begin. And it's showing me it is a spiritual type business. Okay, what cards? I think I'm going to bring out the Crystal Vision. And let's go ahead and dig in. So, I have to say, even though I feel like someone doesn't have all the facts, I still feel like this energy moving forward, whatever you're being pulled to move forward into, I definitely feel like you should go. Because there really is no resistance other than maybe a few other people. But even if that's the case, I overcome that within the 3 of Swords, or the 3 of Wands down here. The 2 of Cups on the bottom. We'll see. Let's break this down a little bit more, and we're going to start at the moon. We're going to see what is, well, maybe we'll see. Maybe it's that missing piece that you're looking for. We'll see if we can get illumination on it. For a few of you, I feel like you're saying, I want to be in that Nine of Cups energy. Nine of Cups is just the energy of, feeling really self-confident, feeling quite happy. Sometimes you can feel full of yourself in that Nine of Cups. Sometimes you can get lazy in that Nine of Cups, right? Where I just stop seeking outside of it. And, I'm looking at him in the Nine of Cups. And he doesn't look, I don't know, he doesn't look super clean. He doesn't look super healthy. He looks a little lazy. He definitely been partaking, right? Maybe too much. And it's showing. His body's telling him that. So sometimes we got to seek outside of that, right? It's okay. It's funny, I had this in another reading too, but it feels like the same energy. Maybe I don't know where to go next. I don't know where to go. Okay. Where is my Ten of Cups? Where is my Ten of Cups? So, I have you sitting in the Nine of Cups energy, okay? About to sit in the Nine of Cups energy, or you've been in it for a while. This is where, listen, it's great energy. I've been learning about myself, right? It's showing me. I've been learning. I've been learning about my own desires. I've been learning about what it is that fulfills me, that type of energy. But then the moon is next to that. And for some of you, I know it's Pisces, but it's also the moon energy. And, I know you're seeking answers that are not there yet. I know that. And then there's the Ten of Cups. So for some of you, I'm seeking that soulmate. I'm seeking that person. I'm seeking a family. I just don't know where it's at, who it is. That type of thing. Like, I want to know. So, okay. Justice. Sweet, sweet justice. Huh. Card of Libra, by the way. So we have Pisces and Libra right there. But we have Justice out here now. Is she telling us that okay, chances are for some of you, this is about a divorce. This is about leaving a relationship. I'm not sure if this is now or before, so we'll continue this. But what it's showing me, here I have the Ten of Cups in my head, on my mind, but it's showing me the disconnect, right? The cutoff, the divorce, that type of thing, and then it brings me down to the Nine of Cups. So it's showing me, even if I was together, it's now singular. But then maybe even, I don't know, getting into the energy of wanting to feel something. Some of you are wondering whether you should go for a divorce, whether you should break off a relationship. Three of Wands. Okay. So this is also independent energy. I can be with someone, I can be in a relationship in this energy, but this is independent energy. This is, this is movement forward in where my passions lie. So I do feel like it's the leaving someone behind. I'm just finding, I don't know why. I need to take a card in a different way on that Ten of Cups. Because I'm seeing that it comes to an end, right? Or I'm wondering if I should bring it to an end, that type of thing. It's showing me the reason why, and, it's an emotional thing. It's about, fulfilling my dreams, fulfilling maybe what I feel like I'm being called to. I may not have complete clarity on it, right? Perhaps for some of you, an opportunity comes in to expand in that way, but it requires a move, and perhaps you're just not receiving, and I come down in the Five of Swords and not receiving maybe the support that I thought, or what have you. But nonetheless, it shows me almost in every circumstance, you moving into this energy that you've been feeling. And not just that, it feels, I don't know, when I say meant to be, what I mean by that is if I choose to go into it, it's something and somehow benefits many. Okay, so it tells me it's probably in your work in some way. You benefit, you help the collective. So sometimes that pull from the universe is a little stronger. Well, there's a lot of this, and you're feeling that. Okay, anyway. Just 10 of Cups, just 10. 10 of Wands. Wow, so 10 of, and I was looking just at the 10 of Cups. So the 10 of Cups has become the 10 of Wands. Maybe I've been just carrying the other person's weight for way, way, way too long. Way, way, way too long. Maybe I've been supporting their direction, and, now it's my turn. It's my turn. Maybe the kids are in school and I want to pursue something. Maybe I'm an attorney and I'm tired of the weight of that, right? And I want to pursue something independently. A lot of different energy in here, but it's definitely showing the reason. It really couldn't be any clearer. It just couldn't be any clearer, right? What once was the 10 of Cups is now the 10 of Wands. Now, it sits over the moon. So, for some of you, you could be saying, what I really want to know is how this 10 of Cups turned into this 10 of Wands. This is what I'm trying to figure out. What's in this gap? Well, the moon is in the gap. So, that tells us a couple things, not clear communication, right? Secrets may have been kept, all that kind of stuff. Just feeling unsure. But nonetheless, here it is. 10 of Cups to the 10 of Wands. And it does feel like the energy of I've had enough, right? I've had enough. Enough is enough is enough. So it's showing us then where your desire starts to turn towards your passion, right? This is singular. This is the energy of I don't need to know. I don't need to know if it ends up in the 10 of Cups. I don't need to know if it ends up in the 10 of Pentacles. All I know is I'm starting to move in a direction where I'm feeling passionate again. I'm being, the passion's within me. Kind of like it's my turn. That type of thing. And even though this doesn't have to be a divorce, right? Even though justice is here, This definitely feels like, I don't know, who's ever in this energy, for some reason feeling unsupportive of that. And hence, maybe the consequence is justice. But the great thing about justice when it comes out, even though it can mean something like a divorce, a legal action, many times when it comes in a reading, it's coming out in your favor, okay? Now, I totally feel like it's coming out in your favor, and the reason why is because we have the Three of Wands. This puts you in beautiful energy, okay? It's not putting you in a Three of Swords energy. It's putting you in a Three of Wands. It's putting you in action, in movement, in excitement, in, like, I'm ready for an adventure, that type of thing. Away from where I was, right? Away from this Ten of Wands. So I feel like I'm getting to a point where, I'm gonna let the universe, I'm gonna take that ride on the universe now. I've been letting other people take that ride. I've been watching them from afar, right, as they take that ride. But this time, I'm gonna allow myself to take the ride. No matter what. No matter what they say. Okay, well, I like that. Alright, let's keep going. Oh, I got the Lovers under there. I like that we're not, like, jumping into a love reading. I love that we're starting this reading really talking about you and your true desires. Because this is the energy that really gets you anything you want. So, it's like the basics to get there, almost. Alright, we have the Four of Swords. So for some of you, you've been praying. You've been asking your guides, what's the best direction for me? You've been asking for something to come in to then help you to the next port. To the next port. Whether that be a pentacle comes in, okay, that allows me to now pick up home and move here and begin the adventure. So something, I want, I want the pebbles to start coming in. Look at that. Wow. So, what are we healing? Hello, the Three of Swords. This is heartache, right? This is the energy of everything. Losing people, just, relationships that didn't work, bosses that just couldn't get you. It's the accumulation of life. That's what I feel like for some of you. It may have more energy of one particular person in it, but I feel like, really, what I'm doing is I'm just looking to heal my damn heart from everything. I want a clean break. I also feel that for some of you, when you go into that energy, whether this be like in dream state or meditation, or you just laying down on your bed and closing your eyes, sometimes I put headphones on and listen to music, and it puts me in this state of healing, I feel. Well, I know, for me, just like a surrender, and I don't know. Anyway, I feel like for some of you, you're receiving guidance. You're receiving, you may be receiving dreams where you're seeing glimpses of your future life. Pieces. I don't know how to explain it. It's like old-time film. It's like, and every once in a while, there's There's a piece. It's like it's being implanted in you for a reason. Whether it be a reminder, like something that helps console you a little, to let you know what can be, right? To keep you moving in the right direction. But it is like you're getting little flashes. You may not realize this yet. I don't know if you could like go to sleep tonight and say, tonight I want to remember this flashes. I want to, so tomorrow, because why would I be telling you if it wasn't possible? I don't know. I'm going to try it. Anyway, bottom line is healing it all. I'm not going to pinpoint this on one heartbreak. I just want to heal it all. And I know you do, because, and you're serious about this. This isn't, oh, heal me, please. This is, you mean it. Like, enough is enough. I do feel like, especially over here, enough is enough. Enough is enough. Almost to the point of, listen, I know you feel, if I walk away from you, you feel a little damaged. This is you speaking to someone else. You feel a little damaged. You feel I'm letting you down, that type of thing. You feel like I'm walking away, right? But truth be told, you have walked away a long time ago, right? You haven't been in this relationship. You haven't been part of this burden. You've given me more, right? The joy that you once brought me has turned to heartache and pain and heaviness. And enough is enough. Some of you may have 2 children, and the children go with you. But enough is enough. Now, did you, excuse my language, get those balls all of a sudden from these downloads that you're getting? Right? Like this new type of inner strength of your desire, because you have a lot of passion, but also a lot of rooted energy in what's to come, right? In what I am creating, so to speak. Okay, keep going. I get it. If I get it, I'm pretty sure you get it. Let's go down to the 8 of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, and the 5 of Swords. And let's see if we can get a little deeper. I have the Knight of Swords, possible you, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is a knight, so this is an action, right? This is something coming in. Can be going out also, because it's falling on top of the 8 of Cups. I feel like it's some type of communication, some type of information that comes in for you. And by the way, as I lay it down, it's also relating to the moon. So something's coming in your direction, some type of information, some type of communication. It can be the written word, whatever it is. It's coming in, maybe it is the written word. It's coming to you. Okay? Something maybe you've been wanting to hear, needing to hear, been researching, whatever it is, it comes to you. And through that information, it then puts you in movement, right? Whether it's still internally, which will manifest itself eventually into the movement, right? But whatever this is, it feels good. Now, it doesn't mean it's good news, doesn't mean it's easy news. I don't know yet. I feel like it's the truth, though. Some type of truth. Let's look. I have the Five of Cups. I have the Devil, card of Capricorn. And I have the Tower. Okay. Okay. So, I feel like we're going to be looking at now what it is within this truth. Part of this truth, you know how I said earlier that you had a gap between the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Wands and what was in there, right? Well, I feel like it's showing me here because I go to the Five of Cups. And so anyways, let me go back for a second because I feel like within that gap, I wanted to learn, what is it? What it put me to each extreme. So this, I feel like, is answering the question here. Sorry, I'm trying to get to the point. So I feel like it's a truth. It's some type of truth that comes in. It has to do with the Tower. I want to know what caused the Tower. I want to know if there was infidelity, temptation. Right, I want to know this. Now here's the thing, as I'm saying this, I feel like I then split in two because I feel like for some of you, this is the energy of wanting to learn about someone from the past. Like what happened back then. However, for some of you, I feel like it's about the current. Maybe they're at the possibility of divorce, that type of thing, and what brought us to the brink. What brought us to the brink? But I do feel like some of you want to know if someone was tempted by the outside world. And I don't know. I'm not really getting that answer. But I do know that for some of you, this truth coming in, and again, I'm saying truth. I'm going to take one more card on that. Put you in movement. I don't feel like it's exactly what you want to hear because I feel like it does move you away from this energy. I feel like this is more for people currently. Those from before, I feel like it's more about learning what happened, what brought the Tower down, what split the relationship, or what split the relationship up back then, and learning the truth of it, right? It's being, not just the ego part of it, but learning the real truth of it. Now, something about that sets you free. Here's the thing, no matter what the information is, even if it's hard information, it sets you free. In a way, maybe it's exactly what I've been waiting for. Exactly what I've been waiting for. I don't have a lot of fear on the board either, guys. I just don't. So, okay. I have the Five of Wands. So I do feel like there's been, like, arguing, not knowing if I could trust someone. I also feel there's someone who has someone that you might be leaving, and I feel like how you'll know is they kind of like it when your partner doesn't. I do feel like this is this male-female because I feel like the male does not like this female in a power position. Okay, and I feel like it means more about maybe having a job that puts you in this role, okay, this role, and I don't know, I just don't feel like he likes it, right? He likes you more. It's terrible. I'm not going to say that. He wants you to be the nurturer, okay? But you know what? It's like you have this fire burning in your belly. So I feel like you've been held back. I feel like you've also been held back for a while from your own desires, and it's kind of like you're gonna, boom, you're gonna break free, and you can just go for it. I feel like, I just feel like anyone who said no, you can't, you can't, you can't. You're in the energy of saying, watch me, watch me, watch me, watch me. Because whatever in that moon, whatever unknown to you, becomes known. And on purpose. And it's to help you in movement, right? Because again, we have the world, and we'll be coming to that in a minute. Let's keep going. I have the Ace of Wands. I have the Five of Swords. And I have the Four of Wands. Wow. This is the energy of doing it again. It's funny, I have the Five of Swords on top, and I have the Five of Swords underneath. I feel like for a few of you who want to save a relationship, maybe you've gone to counsel. Maybe that's what justice meant for you. Like we've gone to some type of counseling. We've actively, we wanted to know. We really wanted to know what this energy was that came between us. Okay, because for some of you, you started with that Ten of Cups, and that Ten of Cups was real. For some of you, maybe it was somewhat of a facade, or it was real for a little while. Anyway, here I have a real connection now. Okay, so this is someone who I do feel like, right now I feel like I'm talking about a current relationship that maybe was on the brink. However, I feel like two people were seeking to understand what happens within the communication, okay? Now, why? Because both these people understand that there is this beautiful connection here. So I do feel like the effort is put in, and there is like a renewal of the relationship. There's a renewal of the relationship. Both people are on the same page here. Okay, listen, where we used to fight in the same way, now we're both coming to this understanding of maybe how nasty it can get, right? But above all that is this connection, is the knowing of this connection, is knowing this person is my everything, right? But it went to the brink like everything else. Maybe for some of you, it went to a divorce, right? But this is definitely the energy of doing it again. At least I'm seeking. This is what I want. Okay, this is what I want. But again, it showed me two people on the same page here. This is two people realizing the connection. Look at that. I got the High Priestess right above that too. So, I feel this on a deep level, this connection. Listen, if I'm not actively seeking, if this is someone that I want to get back with, right, whether I've been married to them or not, and someone that I truly, truly want to get back, and I think they want to also, I want to give you just a little advice here, okay, because what this is showing you is a way to avoid getting back to that Ten of Wands, because if we don't really look at this, what are we doing? We're just rebuilding the relationship the way it was before. Well, why would we expect a different outcome then? This is showing me such a beautiful connection between two people. and two people on the same page, right? But we're on the same page when we fight, but now we're on the same page when it comes to how we communicate with each other, how we're reaching each other, okay? So I would take a moment and I would think about, is it worthwhile to perhaps seek outside counsel, something to help us guarantee that we don't pick that back up again, okay? Because it's the awareness over it. We know the connection is here. So is it worth the work? You better believe it. You better believe it, because it gives you a brand new start with no black marks, right? If I don't look at that, we're starting again, but we're already bringing mud into the barn. It's already beginning. We want to take our shoes off here. We want to, everything's gone, right? Clean, clear energy. This is what gives you success. There it is. Okay, so keep that in mind. That's all. Just keep it in mind. Yeah, but there is definitely the energy of wanting to do it again. For some of you, you're going to be like, I'm confused, Sandy. You just told me up here that was bad energy and I was leaving that, and you told me here this is good energy and I should stay in that. Well, you got to learn within the readings, to me, it was very different energy. I could tell it was different people, different energy. So that's how you tell if it's you. It just, you can, is this you? Do you have someone who's on the same page with you, who is maybe willing to look at, what brought us to our demise so that we can save the relationship, or, begin again? If you do, then this part is probably for you. If you have someone over here who has no awareness of it, that person over there, the burden was all on you. The burden was all on you. I don't feel it over here. I feel more this is about communication between two people and how I can get nasty. Anyway, that's how you do. Okay, let's keep going. I like that. Let's calm down to the world. We're going to be dealing with Mercury retrograde. You have the Five of Swords here, so be careful. It's right next to the road card, so, we got to watch our tongue, especially us. Watch your tongue. Maybe during Mercury retrograde, anytime really, it's about listen to the intuition during that period, when there's retrogrades and it's tough mental energy. It's really important maybe to know that. So maybe it's a good thing every month to listen to an astrologer and find out, what's going on this month and how does it affect me. And then I just feel like you can be much better armed. And then, shit can still happen to you, right? Like Mercury retrograde, things can happen. Like your TV can go off. I lose videos all the time. My laptop gets screwy. These things just happen to me. But when I know it's coming, it's like, okay, I can laugh it off much more than just wondering what's going on. Okay, anyway. We have the Nine of Pentacles. So we have the Nine of Pentacles all over this World card. Wow. If you were thinking self-employment, I always get it's a good time. But hello, it's wrapped all around it. If your question was, should I start my own business? Should I start this venture? The answer is yes. it's wrapped around it, and what it's saying, it's trying, it gives you a level of comfort, because it says if you put in the work, I don't want to say you're guaranteed success, but it looks like you have success all around you. So it's not magical. It's because you put in the work, but it's like your 401k, right? You put in 50%, and the universe puts in 50. The universe will match you. What you put in, the universe matches you. And the good news about this energy is whatever you put in directly benefits you. So it's not about benefiting a whole company. Though you may, but that's not why you're doing it, right? It's also very creative energy, too. For some of you, you may be telling the journey of how you got to where you're at. Maybe you're writing it. Maybe you're creating a film. Maybe you're speaking it. But I do feel like for some of you, what this independent energy is about you in some way talking about your very journey. How I got from there to here. I feel like it's more of a spiritual type of thing, but not just that. Some of you may even have like a little financial advice in there. How I got here. Okay. We have the Fool. We have the Queen of Cups, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Some of you may be partnering up with someone. 2 9 of Pentacles here. And then the Full energy. You may be partnering up with someone. It could be this Queen of Cups that you're partnering up with. Just seems like 2 people have this 9 of Pentacles. And then in the World card, almost like becoming whole. Let's keep going. Let's get a little more clarity. Right? And then I go from like 2 to the 3. This looks like it's coming in. Let's keep going. I feel like someone may be going back to visit their homeland. And I do feel like it's a homeland. I feel like the scenery would have changed pretty drastically. I do feel like, there's an ocean. Because, like the beach is also part of this, important part of the homeland. Let's put it that way. I do feel like maybe you're doing a documentary about your homeland. I do feel like there was some type of fighting that took place that may have changed the landscape, right? May have changed the landscape, like, buildings that were there are no longer there. Or I also feel I have the energy of something being built on now that, wasn't back in the day. Now there's almost like modern day advances where, I don't know, it kind of feels like there shouldn't be. This might be your plate. So, that feels good. That feels adventurous. You feel protected, number one, I want to say, and maybe you need to hear that. It feels like there's protection around you. And I'm not even going to say it's going to be profitable because I'm not even sure, maybe money was like something you thought of, but at this point, or when you're in it, you're like, money, you're not even thinking about that. You're in it. You're in it. You're in this. You're wrapped in it. And I don't know, like if you're reporting something, it's like you're very, very, you're a natural. You're a natural. So I'm interested to hear about that. Okay, let's keep going. I feel like I could keep going. Oh, look, I have a card that flipped. What's going on? Wait a minute. Okay. 2 cards that flipped. I got a card on the ground. When did that happen? Sometimes I swear I'm not even here during your reading. Excuse me, 1 second. Two pages again. Both pages we already have. We have the Page of Pentacles. We have the Page of Wands. And we have the Two of Wands. So whatever this is, I'm merging the two together. I'm merging my knowledge and my passion together. And I'm creating from that. Interesting. I don't know, I just feel like some of you are about to go on this type of adventure where you're learning a lot about something that you feel passionate about. And then you're merging it. What the heck? It's like double the fire, single the pentacle, double the fire, single the earth, single the earth, double the fire. Maybe there was a fire. Maybe there was a fire. And again, am I wondering what caused the fire? Am I writing about what caused the fire? What am I doing here? Whatever it is, I have a lot of interest in it. But I have movement in it. So, okay, I'm going to let that go. That's, I'm going to let it go. Whoever that's for, you must know. Okay. All right, you know what, Gemini? I think what I want to do is I want to pick up these cards. And I want to bring out the Cosmic Tarot. And we're just going to do another quick little spread. The reason why I do these quick little spreads sometimes is if there's a message that hasn't come out, or only a part of it has come out, right? And then maybe I started to go in a different direction. I feel like it always comes out here. Anything that maybe I haven't spoke up or I haven't gone into enough clarity for you comes out here. So one more shuffle. So, I don't know, Gemini, but I don't think love should be the first thing that's on your mind this month. Doesn't mean that love can't happen, that you don't run into it, it runs into you. But I feel like, it's more, well, you saw the reading, right? Like, it's almost like more of a singular type of thing when it comes to what I want deep inside. Okay. Okay. Any more information? Anything I might have missed? have the Two of Wands, and I have the Princess of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Can be someone younger than you, can be a daughter, or this could be of a younger age, a younger time, an earlier time, I mean. So she kind of feels like she's in the present energy. I have the Devil. That kind of puts her at a Capricorn, pretty sure. I guess not for everyone, but for someone. You know, I feel like there's someone out there who, you know how I said don't make love, you know, unless you have to, don't make love like your leading force this month. I feel like someone's saying that exactly. Like this month, I'm looking to expand my pentacles. Okay, I want to expand my pentacles. I feel like this is someone who's saying I don't really trust so much in love, right? Or I don't trust myself so much in my choices. But that's okay, because right now, you know, I feel like my land's a little barren, and I need to get in the process. You know, maybe I need to start planting these seeds. I need to, you know, get the grass growing. My land feels barren right now. So that's where my concentration is for some of you. Okay, we have the Three of Pentacles. So again, the energy of collaboration, bringing someone in, someone helping me, someone seeing my, you know, this is the energy of being authentic, even among a group, right? It's still I want to be my authentic self as I grow my pentacles. I want to use my creativity. So, you know, I'm no longer in the energy of, I mean, I can share and share alike, but I have certain goals, and it does require you to be, to really come from your authentic truths, your wisdom, because a lot of this just seems like it's helping you. Okay, we have the Emperor, can be a boss. We have Temperance, card Sagittarius. We have Death card of Scorpio. And we have the Chariot, card of Cancer. We have a lot of major arcanas here. We also have a lot of people here. Possibly. People being represented, let's say it that way. As in major arcanas, you know, we have the Devil, card of Capricorn. We have the Emperor, card of Aries. Temperance, card of Sagittarius. Death, card of Scorpio. And the Chariot, card of Cancer. This may be a collaboration with all of them, by the way. Okay, let's look at this. So I come into this part of the reading with the want of doing something. Okay, something within, again, my pentacles. Pentacles is within, it's tangible. You know, it's usually financial, but it's about foundation. I feel like it's about wanting the strongest foundation. But that can be in many different things. Like, I don't need an actual house underneath me to give me a strong foundation, right? I can find that within myself. Anyway, so I enter into this reading in that energy. And for some of you, it's a clear energy of I'm moving towards, again, my pentacles, not so much love at this moment. And I feel like the universe is behind you on that. Maybe that's why I felt like I was behind you on that. Because I feel like the universe is saying, you're right. Keep moving forward in that avenue. Release control of everything else. You know, the universe is saying, just let us handle it. You know, you had the Ten of Wands energy before, so Maybe you tend to allow, or you take on all the problems. Maybe you just absorb them. Maybe you don't know that you're doing that, but the universe is saying, no, we don't want you doing that now. Allow us to worry about that, right? We'll worry about that. You worry about your desires, okay? Not so much love. And because I feel what's happening is now we're getting back into a natural flow where things will just start flowing to me, and that includes love. I'm seeing this rose here. So it's not that I want to exclude love from my life, it's just not front and center right now. Some of you may, you could have your heart set on any one of these numerous people, right? But that doesn't take away the fact of, it's almost like you feel this main energy within you. Okay. And I feel like there's a few out there who, you do work for the company, and I feel like there's something that you're presenting. And listen, it could be somehow within your journey that you've had. It's definitely your wisdom. So to me, it's like something you thought up, you created. But I feel like I present it, and maybe there's a few of us that have to present some type of project. I feel like your project, your presentation stands above the rest. And I feel with this comes a promotion. A promotion. Now, I also feel for someone, a promotion may be coming in the form of a new location. Okay. Maybe, maybe I worked in Boston and I got this promotion, and now I'm moving to New York City. That type of thing. And by the way, I feel like, wherever this opportunity takes you, you're going to feel really good in that city, in that location. I really feel like for everyone who's on the move, where it is you're moving to, it's kind of like serendipity. You're going to feel very abundant and creative in that energy. You're going to be very open in that energy. It's kind of nice. Not kind of, it is nice. It's a good time to be a Gemini. Good time to be a Gemini. So, yeah, I feel like I'm cutting ties with company, and off to a new adventure. This is all about what your reading's been about, Gemini. Even if I try to bring up love, it keeps moving back to this. So this is important. Well, I mean, come on, this is everything. This really is. And I don't know. I'm going to pull it up, and I will take just a couple more cards to see if anything wants to come out in love. But I feel like it's the universe saying, what are you talking about? This has all been about love. Love of you. The universe showing their love in you. So what you talking about? Alright. Well, it's just meant to be. It's meant to be. It's harvest time. Start plucking. It's like get out there and pluck the pumpkin. It's time to harvest. Just think of the pumpkin and how hardy it is. So many different things you can do with it. It can become so many different things. And, it's fulfilling. Who doesn't love it? So, I don't know, it's like your seed is the pumpkin, and it's, I don't know, you can do all kinds of things with it, whatever it is you want, however it is, you like your pumpkin. So, it's coming up. And you know what, my loves? I'm going to leave it there. I just feel like this is where your reading is meant to end. I'm sure next month we'll get into it. But, yeah, I don't want to distract you from what seems to be very important. Lucrative, abundant, creative, passion, balance within emotions. You know, what love was meant to happen, it's already there. I guess, why am I trying to push more? I don't know. This is about just letting it happen, right? Seven of Pentacles to me is the energy of seeds of intention that I planted at one time or another, coming to fruition. And I feel like, I don't know, for you, I just feel like I'm feeling the harvest time, but I'm feeling like the big, you know, I'm like, I'm not harvesting peas, little peas, I'm harvesting pumpkins. And then everything that pumpkin can become. So in a way, there's no limitation. And I'm going to leave it there. I love you guys so much. So much. Thank you for allowing me to be part of your life. Thank you for your donations. I truly appreciate them. Thank you for your comments. And, yeah, keep them coming. Tell your story. You know, if you want to tell like an extended story, keep it all in one, you know, in one comment, instead of like some people put like 20 comments, and it's too much, and it's too much for everyone else. But if you put it under one comment, then it's much easier to read and it makes sense. Okay, so keep that in mind, because usually I have to go and just delete them. It's just too much. Okay. Anyway, I don't know why I'm talking about that. So keep them coming, though. I love hearing your real life stories. I love it. And there's many times I'm reading comments, I'll be like, oh, okay. It just reminds me of this, reminds me of that within a reading, like, oh, okay, I get it. Now I get why that was there and that was there. So thank you. Thank you for sharing my videos. And thank you for subscribing. I mean that, you know, and watching. I guess if you didn't watch, I would be nothing. I am nothing without you. No, thank you for everything. Okay. I love you guys. I don't know. Go out and rock this. Just go out and rock it. I am going to listen to this video again because I do have Gemini in me. I am going to listen to it again because I feel like, yeah, I'm just going to listen to it again. I love you guys. I'll see you soon.